A word has a power to build up faith in you. It has the ability to tarnish the reputation of people or promote them. But for short, you should be able to value every word you say out. And before you say a word out to people or about a situation or a topic or about somebody, you should be able to examine those words properly. Because like you read in the Bible, the Proverbs 18:21, it said, word, your tongue can either create a death, it can either make peace, it can either create happiness. That is why if you know the importance of word, you will learn to value reading. If you look at the reason why Europe or the Western world is developing and Africa and Asia are really developing is because they don't value the importance of word. The importance of word are not always expressed in the way people talk, but sometimes if you want to get an idea contained in a word, if you go into a book, you read those words could serve either as motivational words or the words could serve as an educative word in giving you a picture of something or in giving you some level of innovation. And that innovation can be a basis. You can be able to what to learn and be able to develop your life as well. That is why the Western world they value the importance of a word. That is the reason you see that they have good educational system. And if you look at education as a whole, professor go into the classroom. It is all about expressing ideas they know to people, or it is all about explaining ideas that are written down into books so that you can be able to fill your life with the words, those ideas. That is why they teach people from the day we were born. Our parents continue to say things to us. Our friends say things to us. And we go in the classroom. Professors as well say things to us concerning subject matters. And those valuable things we get from those ideas or words being expressed to us, we decipher the value of those words and keep the important one as the subject matters, which serve as our profession, as professional people in the world. But Africa is not developing because Africans don't want to read. They don't want to follow the importance of words, written words, and oral words. So if you come to Africa, the part of Africa I am from, that is Liberia, West Africa, people say negative things about people so much than saying positive things. And because of the negative things that are said about people, or we take in so much as African from the South, it creates a negative world about us. But Europe and America or the Western world, they say positive things to people or the right words, the ideas are expressed in book form that the population follow to read. And because they are reading, the lives of the people are also reading. And as the lives of the people that are reading in Europe or the Western world, they are communities as well, they are reading. And a society that does not learn to value a word or to learn to promote reading, it is going to be a dead society because this world will never read until you learn to become a reader. As you read, you are able to learn about the ideas of others. You are able to build up the little ideas inside you so that you can become very positive as an individual to be able to develop your life. Like the book of Psalm 33 verses 6, it says, for he spoke and it came to be. He commanded and it stood firm. It was God who expressed. Everything that God created in this world was by the command of an express word. He said, let this be, and it was created. I want to know from your society, what are the things Have you been able to say? And as you say, then you are able to take action to go after those things, to making sure that what you say comes to pass. Like if I wanted to build myself a house, I must first of all perceive the ideas in my head. And then as I perceive the idea, that idea becomes to make some wording into my mind. As the wording continues to be made into my mind, I have to put the idea into a plan. The process of writing the idea down, it is a form of writing. Writing down my idea, I develop strategies as well to show that yes, the thing that I perceived in my mind, I want for that to come to pass. So by the time I develop strategies, that means I am implementing my idea. I want my idea that was here into my mind, some are seen as a word or a spirit, because I said a word is like a spirit, and that spirit must be turned into a physical element. When you perceive it as a spirit, if it is an idea you perceive, it becomes a spirit as long it is heard in your mind until you can turn it into a physical product. There is no way that word or that idea that is heard into your head as a spirit will become a physical element that could bring about either a market, or if it is a service you're supposed to pay, that means that service will not be uh, carried out. And in every service, as I know, in every service is very important in the sense you are still alive, suggesting you are in service. Every service must count. In economics, a service is paid for. In business, a service gains a profit. You are such a person made for a service in your community. That is why you must value reading. When you learn to read, you will put yourself in service. The amount of words or ideas of people that are expressed, there are a lot of good ideas in the world. You may not see the individuals maybe that have those ideas, or God will not pass an idea to you if you don't learn to what? To develop those ideas. And some of those ideas, they are already expressed by individuals. They wrote those ideas into books. So you have to learn to read, learn to receive positive words from people, and be able to use positive words as well to people so that they can find some comfort, they can find some peace, they can be able to develop their lives instead of being discouraged about life. Everything of this world was made by the command of God's word. Your life must be able to make a command, be able to express idea, be able to confess some ideas upon you, and express the idea into written product. And when you make that as written word, bring them into the physical. It is world that develop people. The world of books develop people. The world of ideas develop people. So be able to express your word. Your ideas you will perceive, put them into a written form and go after your idea. I am from Bookwood International. Like I said, we are trying to change the trend of support to local NGO. So as a result, what we are doing, I am from a country, Liberia. Let me just call it short. I am from a country, Liberia, in West Africa, where my nation is so rich. But then, with all the physical riches that are in the ground, they are not helping to develop the lives of our people in Liberia. So as a result of this, what happened? The land is not developed. Many persons are poor. So I believe the concept or the meaning or what led to the problem for which my nation is not developing is because ideas are lacking. Our people are not reading, so they are not able to think properly. And then by thinking properly, to express the idea into written form that can be implemented. So as a local NGO, we write books. For example, this book you see, While We Were Together, written by Frederick Watty Simple. This book is on the Amazon. Um, it is found on the Amazon, as you can see. Look at all of the addresses. You can go online and buy a copy of this book as a supporter of Bookworld International. We are using our book promotional program as we get some proceeds from our book promotion. We are using those proceeds, working with schools to promote reading, to develop our students. I want to revolutionize reading as a culture for my nation, Liberia. I believe when the minds of our people are developed, we will be able to develop our physical riches that God put in the ground for our country. So help us as we buy copies of this book. There are other books we are reading, so many other books, but individually will come up to be able to promote those books. And as we do that, you buy a copy of the book as a humanitarian around the world. We will use the proceeds to supporting our underprivileged as well, and the smart students that are in schools. We scout for them and then assist them to keep in school. We were able, like last year, we trained some of our students from as low as primary level up to secondary educational level. After about 2 months of training exercise in becoming readers, and at the same time, we built up their vocabularies. We provided some copybooks, and there were a few other students that never had the support in being in school. So as a result, we were able to provide some financial support in making sure that they keep in school. So we are using this mean if we can have, like the word is in economic hardship, we are using our book rating program and promotional program so that we can have the income to supporting our local NGO. So I want to say thank you wherever you are watching me in this moment. Be a good person. Try to buy copies of our books, especially this book, Why We Were Together. It is on Amazon, as you can see. Are the various addresses down here. You can go online right now. You can buy a Kindle copy of this book, or you buy a softcover copy, and then you become automatically a philanthropist in helping our world to become a better world. Thank you. May God bless you wherever you are. See you next time. May God bless you. Thank you.